Bandits contacted me 11 times to negotiate my 85-year-old mother's release, trains victim's son. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. BAÑÑÉ1Tt, the son of an 85-year-old victim, has narrated his ordeal at the hands of bandits while attempting to secure the release of his mother and sister. In his recent interview on TVC News, Tt explained that the ransom paid for the release of BAÑÑÉ1Tt has complicated matters. Families of the victim abducted on the Abuja to Kaduna train attack have urged the government to help release their loved ones from captivity. Sharing his ordeal, Tt said, "I have spoken to the bandits 11 times. It happened 2 days before the managing director of the Bank of Agriculture, BOA, was freed. However, what do you expect after they received a ransom?" He continued, "That ransom money jeopardized the release of the other victims. Let us know the truth, as we cannot afford it. They have taken their loved ones out and we are left with prayers. We will continue praying." The affected families have also expressed safety concern as regarding the resumption of transportation on the Abuja to Kaduna railway. Now, exactly what I was screaming my lungs out. Exactly what I was screaming my lungs out for. I was like, how do we have 100 over 100 persons in the kidnappers' den? Then, as wonderful as the government will find it, they come and they allow one man to pay a whooping 100 million naira. Like, we have over 100 people in captivity and you pick only one person and the person gets to pay 100 million naira as ransom. What do you think will happen to other members of the people that are actually there? They will say, okay, since one person has been able to provide us 100 million, we should also tag each of them 100 million to have more money. If it is Yoruba, we say anyone's fair. The amount is now wide. Who widened it? The Nigerian government. The Nigerian government have given them the opportunity to victimize and to deal with more blows exactly in the manner they would like to the victims in their possession, to the victims in their den. Because then I was like, how? And apart, while we are still trying to figure out what exactly played out, while I'm still trying to say, okay, these people, okay, fine, they came out and they made us believe, oh, we released them because it was Ramadan. Really? It's because it was Ramadan, in the spirit of Ramadan Kareem, right? And those people there are all Muslims, right? I mean, they're all Christians. Come on now. Let's not fool ourselves. The government did not try. For each money the government sends to these kidnappers, to these bandits and this group of terrorists, they will continue to be more daring. Why? Because let us say business is booming. Let's say you went to an area. Let's say you don't have any business idea, and you go to an area, and at the end of the day you end up opening up, let's say, a business, and that business starts being venturous. And though that business now is not something that is legal, but it's giving you funds. At the end of the day, what do you get to do with the funds you've got? What do you get to do with them? You'll be like, business is moving. So the first mistake the government ever made was having to negotiate with these bandits or criminals and giving them money for the very first time ever. The first time they gave money to these bandits or these terrorists or whatever you decide to call them was the very first day they started losing the fight against them. You want to collect money, Abi? Deal with them. I've said it before, Nigeria is the only country that tolerates violence, that tolerates terrorists, that give terrorists one unimaginable name like repentant terrorists. Go to other countries. You hear about terrorists, you hear how they are going to be killed. They will kill them in such a way that, if you hear it, the people, it will shake you to your marrow. Yes. When you hear that this one was killed in this manner, you say, uncle, these people, they are not joking, no. I'm not sure, it will shake, even if it will not shake, all of them. It will shake some. They will know what to do. They will sit up. They will be like, we are going to live here. It is just like crime in the society. Somebody commits a particular crime, you pamper the person, they commit another, you pamper the person. What do you expect the person would do? And because I've done it once and twice, the government have not done anything wrong, so I'm going to go ahead doing it. And then before you know, the person, the crimes, from stealing to taking things that does not belong to the person to some other thing, before you know, the person starts murdering people, start killing people. Why? Because you refuse to tell that person in the right manner that this thing you're doing is actually absolutely wrong. This man makes a lot of noise. Please, if you love that, if he loves your people that much, why not? Okay. To echo a comment, Nigerian phones are blocked, but bandits and terrorists can make us demanding ransom. Nigeria is an enigma. They're using the victim phones. That is it. This man makes a lot of noise. Please, if you love your moms that much, why don't you go there so that the bandits will release your mother and hold you? Why do you allow an 85-year-old woman traveling? Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? Like, is this supposed to be an excuse because she was 85 years old and she... Okay, what if she was going for a treatment? What if she was going visiting? Because she was old, she should not move around, right? Is being old a sickness? Like, I don't get. Like I said before, what exactly is heart-wrenching is that not only have they paid one money, for instance, to... Now, while we're still talking about, okay, they paid money, do you know what is more heart-wrenching? Is that they came out to say, hey, the public, oh, don't worry, we have almost finished repairing the rail that got spoiled during the Abuja to Kaduna train attack. You know, that train very soon. And would also expect if you're traveling, you're going to be giving us your NIN. Like, I read the news, I'm like, what is all this? You have not come out to say, these are the situation, or this is how far we have gone, or the abductees, this one. You are coming out to do business. That is when I look and shake my head and say, Nigeria, my country. Nigeria, my country. They are more bothered about coming back to business than about looking for the victims that are abducted and ensuring that they all come out alive. I keep asking myself, when did we start tolerating evil this much? That things will happen to us and we are going to allow it to happen. When did we start being so tolerant of evil? When exactly? When? I keep asking this question. I read the news and was like, what? They are more bothered on to resume, traveling on that particular road than the fact that the children, their mothers, their fathers, their old men, old women in captivity in the kidnappers' den, whom, the more they stay there, the more dangerous it is for them, or the more sad the news is going to be. Nigeria, I hailed you. I hail us. On this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.